This is our all profiles workspace. We use it regularly to monitor the trading activity in 3 of the other heavily traded markets, and we believe that those movements of the other markets can have a direct bearing on how the SPOOs are going to be responding, particularly when they get into their major pivot points. So we want to keep track of what's happening here, especially when we're getting ready to trade. For example, as we line up the global indicator here, if we were looking to take a long trade at this particular time, our chart number 1 on top here is using the ES.D contract and generating its profile using volume from just the normal market activity, whereas the chart number 2 is continuing to plot the profile based upon the overnight volume as well. And then when we add to that the 3 other major market indices, we can tell whether that level is really likely to be support and whether we're truly overbought or oversold. In this case, of course, oversold condition is showing up on all of our indicators there. They're all overbought, oversold, and we should see on that basis the market begin to turn and take off, which of course we see it does. Now, for example, as the market moved up, and incidentally, these are all on 5-second charts, so this market is moving rather quickly, 9:12, up to 9:16, very short period of time, but it quickly runs into some resistance. Now, how do we know that that's likely going to happen? Well, if you look at the profiles, over here on chart number 1, you don't see it, but over in chart number 2, you do. You realize that there is a potential resistance there as the market moves up into the lower value area. The same applies with one of the market indices here. It doesn't quite make it that high, but over in chart number 4 here, it most certainly does. It moves right into the point of control. Moving up under the point of control up to it, we can expect a potential reversal, at least for a brief period. And then here, on chart number 5, over here, we find the same thing happening. So this can give us a good reason to expect some kind of resistance and potential selling going on at that level. And in combination with our other market indicators, we have a good reason perhaps to take profits or even get out of a position. So we use this constantly, and every single indicator here is a useful part of the equation that goes into our decision-making process. So the All Profiles workspace is a very useful tool that we explain in more detail in the demo, which we invite you to take. Just give us a call. We'll align ourselves with your computers, and we'll allow you to take a close look at the things that we're doing here at Risk. So this is Rod Kusin and Spooman for Risk.